supposed to authorize. Okay, it has to do with, Abcheck construction. Just some couple of questions, I guess, at TJ. He's
Sure.
the learner, one of the group. That $110,000, is that a progress payment, final payment, what is that?
On the agenda this evening,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's periodic estimate number 4 for plat check for
It's
the
a progress
veterans.
payment through
It's
the
a-
contract?
It's a progress payment for the contract, yes.
You still have the retention?
Yes.
I just thought I was at a meeting one time and you was mentioned, maybe it was you, maybe it wasn't, that there is a bonus penalty on their contract to be done on time?
It's yes, our office didn't write the contract. It's my understanding there are liquidated damages penalties for
Being late.
being late, not completing on
So
time.
is the Union Township gonna exercise that provision in the contract to go back and reclaim some money? Or is that a board question?
That would be a board decision. So this contract between Clapjack and the thing, how delayed is this project?
A long time.
I heard 2 years, Dennis, so I
Alright,
would
so
think
The
that-
contract documents, I believe, say June 2021. I believe. I don't have them with me today. I believe it's June 2021.
You know what the amount of the daily charge is for the penalty?
Again, I don't have it right in front of me, Larry, but I believe that it's $500 per day.
Okay, so that's a chunk of change, right? 600 days, 30 grand,
Yeah?
which we can use.
Much like the MS4 program folder or binder, I have a binder for Veterans Park as well.
Well,
If
I'm
you'd
just a
like to
resident,
review it. Yeah.
and I'd assume you and TJ would, and Dennis would come up with some plan to recover those dollars.
So we can add, what we can do at the meeting begins, we can add to the agenda to authorize appropriate, action against Mr. Clapjack for his penalty.
You'll have to read the binder. There is some issues that may legally be that we delay.
I understand, but with contracts, you need proof.
I'm not an attorney, but in the documents that I put together,
My
there may have been
experience
some
with
delay by the
liquidated damages
township.
on a contract, they're pretty straightforward. Here's your day to be done. When you're not there, you assess these dollars, okay, and they accumulate. And you hold your retention until you're satisfied with the job, and if you have enough of their contract to offset what you're charging them for liquidated damage. It's very straightforward business.
You're right. Let me ask you another question.
Sure.
Is he complete with the project?
He's closing in on being complete, but no, he's not complete.
Okay.
There's still fencing work to be done on the backstop. There's still final restoration. At this time, we're holding 5% retainage of what he's invoiced for to date. The balance on the contract is $40,775 at this point.
So, okay, what about maintenance bonds and all that?
It's my understanding that the performance bond was posted, for the project.
Okay. but
Again, that predates us.
Shouldn't there be a maintenance bond?
Eventually, yes, once the project is complete.
We shouldn't make payment to him until we receive the maintenance bond on hand. I mean,
Well, this isn't the final payment.
I understand it,
Yeah.
I'm just saying for purpose of future, because one time I had a situation where the municipality paid the final payment, and they didn't get the maintenance bond, it caused me a lot of headaches.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you wanna chase money if he owes you money,
You're absolutely correct.
okay? I mean, that's a hard task.
So what we should do is maybe, if you, and I gotta give you a lot of credit, because you always put the files together for TJ and I. If you can put the files together for the plat check, this plat check for TJ and I, then one day we can go over the file with you, if that's okay with you?
Yeah, the timeline, well, I can give it to you tomorrow because of.
You put together a timeline at one point.
I have a binder that matches the timeline.
All right.
The documents in that timeline,
So what we could do is we can look at the agreement, look at the timeline, take the appropriate action.
I thought originally it started like $300,000+. That's what I heard. It could be incorrect. But if we're gonna give them 110, and there's a potential for liquidated damages on it, and you have retention, but it's only 5%, that's 15, 20 grand, okay? You gotta do I would think you wanna do the math and make sure you have enough money, so should you pay the 110? That's my question.
Right now, the balance owed is $40,775. That's what remains on his contract,
Okay,
yet to be paid in the future, not including this.
plus his
periodic
retention.
estimate number 4. That includes, that is the retention.
So liquidated damage is possibly $30,000. All right, so on the agenda today, it's pay him $100-some thousand, right?
Correct.
There's $40,000 you said that's
I.
still outstanding. Is that for additional work? What's the additional work for? And how much is that?
He said fencing,
You have a
So,
breakdown?
yeah, so the items that still are unpaid here, I mean, mobilization, demobilization, that's a nominal amount. The largest items are fencing, lawn planting, the remaining work on the dugouts.
unfortunately,
Final
as
restoration.
TJ made me aware today, that there is additional work that we will need to get done by either Plow Tech or someone else, cause there is no way for a handicapped person to get to the bleachers.
Good design.
It was a design error apparently by Horseman because
There's
it's not on
no,
the
there's
contract.
no way for a wheelchair to get to the,
Yeah, I just wanted to raise a question,
so we have additional monies
yeah.
that either that we will be doing a pay app, or a change order, I mean, or we'll be looking to get someone else, but how much was that amount?
54,000.
Wow.
So, Michelle's right. The contract drawings that we have show the appropriate ADA parking space and aisle. And, well, the bleachers are actually not shown on the drawing, but there is no means for anybody, there is no means for any ADA person to move from the parking space to the seating area to watch baseball.
Yeah, it's a hard find on it. I was on
It's a
there
couple
this
feet.
morning, that's
But once
why.
you
couple
have your handicap parking spot, your handicap seating area, you don't have an ADA walkway to get from one to the other.
Right, needs to be.
Other than complaining the Harshman is inadequate and inept at their process, there's nothing we can do other than bite the bullet, and so we need that.
And make
money.
make it available to everybody.
Yeah.
Bite the bullet and make it available to everybody.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, sir. The next one is Mr. P.